in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Tua. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 22, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Byron Jones.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught, Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
46-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's got some space here. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Breida. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he stopped immediately there. Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They run with Breida. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Dolphins.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
13. Buccaneers, nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 15 now. Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going up top for Miller. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing just outside his own goal line. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Now a handoff looking right. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Carried by number 8.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
The Dolphin ball carrier.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Breida. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's a handoff left side to Breida. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Devin White with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 44, Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Back at the 50-yard line.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Second down at 6 now from the 42. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. Well, plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Throwing now is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this 1st half of action. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this 3rd quarter of play. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a dump off here complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. On 1st down, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is caught at the 8. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Dolphins 13.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Down Miami.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff as they run left side. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Number 8.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
Dolphins.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the handoff, this is Breida. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Breida, the ball carrier.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They run again with Breida. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Buccaneers 14. Dolphins
working with his 2nd and 4. Now a give to Breida. And a nice run there, going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 16. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Tua with a throw complete to Parker. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain.
The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Tua going to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
First and
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a give coming right is Breida. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. He can run for it, and he will. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter. But this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Down at the 23-yard line.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
46-yard.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Rodgers to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. one score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped. Through an opening, and there he goes.
I'm the best in the game.
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Extra point.
He's turning in a heck of a game. He's creeping up towards 200 yards, a pair of touchdowns now to go along with it.
There's so many things we can talk about in his game because we're seeing it all from him. But I love his vision. He's seeing the holes develop. He's seeing holes develop before they actually open. He's making sure he's getting to the right places, very decisive in his cuts. But his vision has been the key to all these big runs in this game.
And on that last long run, we got a pretty good look at his speed as well.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not.
It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st and 10.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. He's going to let it fly. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup of 38. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Back to throw, Rodgers. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is not going to reach the goal line. They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to the occasion, and they hold on to their lead. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. The 40. He's at the 30. And he takes it back to the house. All zeros on the clock. What an ending to this one. A defensive touchdown.
And that's how you play defense, folks.
Today's final score.
So